Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. We're back. We're here. It's go time. It's go time, and hopefully today we make it further than we did yesterday. Let me tell you what. I got a good feeling. I think we will, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing okay, doing well, doing fine and great. I'm still figuring out what the new internet situation is here. Now that I'm all moved and settled, I have yesterday's VOD downloading because I forgot to do it yesterday, and we'll see if it affects stream or not. I've noticed that the internet speeds are slower here than what I had previously, so we'll see if it affects anything. We had a couple blips yesterday, nothing too crazy, but a couple blips. And I know the other day our internet was out for like 10 hours. So.
Smile.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Keeping an eye on the internet. Just be ready to go crazy in chat and let me know if stream dies or anything like that in during the day. Just be ready to let me know if it goes down. But anyway. No drip reset today. Yesterday was our first day back after like 3 weeks, and also no drip reset today because it was a little short. It was like 3.5 hours of a stream, so we didn't make it to like our usual length of stream. So little wombo combo. Keep the same drips from yesterday, but anyway. Magnificent Mama, thank you so much for the 17-month resub. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. As always, so good to have you back. And Peaches is here with 3 months. Oh my gosh, how is it already 3 months?
Acrylic heart.
That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel accurate at all. But thank you so much, Peaches. I appreciate it. Holy dude, that's crazy. That doesn't seem, I don't know. Time doesn't exist anymore, if you ask me. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just work here. Anyway, I'm freezing right now. It is cold inside. I guess it's 39 degrees outside, so that'll probably do it. Or it was at 6 a.m. What is it now? If I refresh this, it was 39 degrees earlier. It's 40 degrees right now. So yeah, that's probably why I'm freezing in here. It's cold outside, therefore it's cold inside. 40 degrees? Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm not in the desert anymore, chat. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have some serious snow for the first time in like 5 years. Oh boy. My favorite. Love to see it. Anyway, you know what you do actually love to see? Unironically, and that is marbles. Join on in, chat expedition, play to join on in, calling all marblers to get yourselves on in here. We got a VIP badge to give away. You know the drill. You're not brand new. You've been around the block. Alright, this is how we do it around here. VIP to give away. Maybe some more armor stands later. We'll see how it goes. I do need to fix the dono goal, actually. Set dono goal 20 or 020. There we go. Fix that real quick. And then do that right there. Yesterday, for those who missed it, we gave away 3 armor stands. Not only did we give away 3 armor stands yesterday, we started a new armor stand location. For those of you guys who weren't here for it yesterday, we have finished putting armor stands in the Agrifavalone Castle. We are now putting armor stands in Shium. We're putting them in the palace in the center of Shium, the big pyramid combination monstrosity in the middle of Shium. That is where we are now putting armor stands. We have 3 of them in there as of yesterday. And every time we hit the dono goal on the screen, we do another one. Marbles race to give it away. Every $20 basically is how we do it. And who knows, maybe we'll fill up more of it. Be a good little fundraiser because moving across the country cost me all of my money that I had. So, oh, life. Chat, you'd be proud of me though. I did post an update in Discord yesterday. You guys would be so proud of me, okay? I moved here. I got everything settled. Or like I moved here, and then within like a day, I put in, I filled out everything. Or no, wait, where am I going? Within a day, I got an appointment scheduled at the DMV, or the Secretary of State, I guess. I went down there, got my license changed over. That was great, perfect, done. Got that done like right away. Got my temp, and then I was just waiting in the mail. I got it. It was like, I don't know, 10 days or something. I don't know what it was. It was pretty quick where the license showed up. And I was like, okay, sweet. Got my actual physical license like really quick after I moved. Got that settled. That was great. During that time, I had also like filled out the stuff to get put on insurance and stuff here. So now I just been waiting for the phone interview to happen, which happens on the 30th. But anyway, I've been on top of stuff. As opposed to the last time I moved. When I moved to Arizona, it was a nightmare and everything went really slow. And I also kind of dragged my feet a little bit. This time, on top of everything, right away, as soon as I could, get it all done. Yesterday, bank account opened, got my other bank account closed, so I'm on top of that. That's all good. I've been rocking, chat. I've been rocking. I tell you what, it feels good not to procrastinate stuff. Though it's very difficult not to procrastinate stuff. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You moved again? Yes. I've been all over the place. Where are you now? I moved back home to Michigan with my family. That is where I am now for the for good for a while. I have no intention of moving anywhere, nor does anything indicate that I would move anywhere for quite a while. I came up here with the intent to figure myself out in a lot of ways, and also just be around the people I know, my family, all of that, right? So I'm living with my grandparents again. This is the same house I started streaming in back in 2019. I moved out in September of 2020. That is when I moved out, and now I'm back. So that's the situation, the sitch, if you will. That's where we're at. But it did cost me, it did bankrupt me. The move, I explained it yesterday, and the VOD will go up on the VOD's channel later today. Yesterday's VOD will. But I explained it in that VOD, yesterday's stream, how much of a nightmare it was to get moved, and how it ended up bankrupting me. So moving in September 2020 is gutsy. That's also when I got married. It was a whole thing. Mid-pandemic, getting married mid-pandemic, moving mid-pandemic, getting a new apartment mid-pandemic. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Oh my gosh. And now look at me, all the way back to square one. No longer an apartment owner or a homeowner or married or anything. And no longer a guy. It's crazy how that works. Crazy how all that works, right? I left for 5 years, got married, got unmarried, owned a house, didn't own a house, was a guy, no longer. That was a crazy 5 years. That was crazy 5 years. Do you guys hear that? Did that come through the mic? It probably did come through the mic. I wanna edit my audio setup. Once I get some money saved back up, because I'm pretty much starting from scratch right now. Once I get some spending money, I wanna fix my audio setup, because it picks up way too much background and stuff right now, and I don't like it. And I think I need another like interface than the one I'm using, because it doesn't do a great job at what I need it to do. Anyway. Moving is never cheap, but especially when it's long distances. Yeah, it was 2,000 miles. It was... I'll tell you. I'll tell you how far. It was precisely 1,848 miles. At least this route. I did not take this route, though. The route Maps has given me is not the route I took. I would venture to say... Yeah, the one I took was actually probably 2,000 miles. 2,000, maybe 2,100 miles. Because I kind of took a longer route to avoid some places. So yeah, it was probably like 2,100 miles. Anyway, I did that in a box truck over the course of 48 hours. I stopped 3 times for rest. The first time, I slept for 3 hours. The second time, 45 minutes. And then the third time was like 5 hours. So what is that? 8 hours and 45 minutes of rest, and the rest of it was driving for 2,200 miles or whatever. Anyway, it was fun. It was both grueling and tiring, and also a lot of fun. It was, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Lonnie! I can't believe I got the Lonnie raid. The 12-hour Lonnie stream Lonnie raid? No way. Lonnie, does your community know about the thing, TM? I won't say anything further until I get confirmation. Anyway, I was just talking about my drive. I moved back up home over the last 3 weeks. That's where I was. I disappeared. I moved back up to Michigan with my family. So I drove 2,100 miles in a box truck over, like, it was like 3,500 kilometers. Is that what it comes out to? I drove 3,500 kilometers across the country to move back up here. I did that in, like, it wasn't even 40. It was like 36 hours or something, 32 hours. I did it all, like, right in a bunch. We were just talking about that. Anyway, I do need to go be in sleep. Go do your thing, Alani. I heard how tired you were before I started stream. But you can tell them? Heck yeah. All right, Lonnie viewers, guys, I got big news. One in chat if you're a Lonnie viewer or a watcher or appreciator. One in chat for Lonnie appreciators, okay? I've got big news for you guys. I've got big news. You guys ready? Lonnie appreciators? Are you ready for this big news? Drum roll, please. Do I have a sound effect for this? Hold on. No, oh, dang it. Sorry, that's a dodgeball. Frick. Do I have... I don't know if I do. I have a hold. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. I have a hold. Okay. Chat, the big news. The big news is... You ready for this? One Shot Season 10 will consist of a Lonnie and acrylic spawn build. There it is. We're teaming up for One Shot Season 10. It's gonna be the two of us. Myself and Lonnie are gonna be a little duo on One Shot next season. Huge news. I'll actually be alive again. No more spectating. I'll be back to playing again. Take a little sip of my drink. There we go. I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do up a little spawn build. That's the idea. I tried to get in there frame one and let everyone know in the Discord. I was like, hey guys, I kind of want to do the spawn build next season, if that's okay. I did that like literally the day season 9 ended. I posted in the Discord. I was like, I just want to get ahead of the curve here. I kind of want to do a spawn build, and me and Lonnie, we kind of want to do a spawn build. We're gonna put our name in there to do a spawn build. So anyway, what's the build gonna be? No idea. I haven't figured it out. All I know is that we're gonna wombo combo it up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun time. Anyway, there you go. Excited for that one. Now just don't die in game. Duos have a history of offing one of the partners. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. The last time I duoed with somebody, I think it was Dean, and Dean died. Or actually, no. I duoed with Dean twice. The first time Dean died, and then I died. The second time it went fine. The second time was the sewers. Actually, I'd like to forget about the torment that I was put through in the form of armadillos. Let's not talk about the sewer season. We don't talk about the sewer season. I'm just going to erase that one from my memory. We don't talk... What season was that? Was that season 7? We don't talk about season 7. No, that was 8. That was season 8, surely. I don't know. I get them mixed up. Hold on. I've been in One Shot for over half of the seasons now, which is weird. 4 was the Copathon. 5 was the TV station. 6 was the Dripocalypse, I think. and that makes 7. This is where I get confused. This is where I get confused because I think 8 was the sewers. The intro video says season 7. Oh, you know what? 8 was the back rooms. That's where I get confused. Yeah, you're right. Sewers was 7. Backrooms was 8. The backrooms doesn't feel like one shot. Can I level with you guys? Spending the entire month building a mini game, like we did, and then just kind of like burning myself out doing it, and not really interacting with people for a lot of the season was weird. It did not feel like one shot. So my brain doesn't even associate the backrooms with one shot a lot of the time, even though it was an entire one shot season. It was weird. 9 was News TV 9. We just did 9. Spectating for the second time. Channel 9 News. And now we're going to 10. We'll be alive. We'll do a spawn build with Lonnie. The idea behind the spawn build is interacting with people. For those of you guys who've been around for long enough, you know that when it comes to one shot, I usually prioritize interacting with the other creators as much as I can. We even did a shtick in season 6 where people could recruit me to do anything they want. They could sign me up to help them with anything at all, and I would have to say yes. And it was fun. It didn't get used all that much, but it was fun because I like to kind of interact with people. Teaming up with Lonnie because I haven't gotten to do that before. Like, you know, every time a season rolls around, I want to work with people I haven't worked with. So like in the back rooms, we work with Zan and Katie, for example, so on and so forth. I'm trying to, like, you know, be able to interact with more homies and build with more homies and all of that kind of stuff. So this season it'll be Lonnie. Season after that, I have some peeps in mind. They might even be in this chat right now. Anyway, imagine if you two stream back to back rating each other for like a week. Oh my god, do you guys remember the Dave and Dame 24/7 world? Do you guys remember that kind of vibe? Oh my god. Oh my god, that was awesome. Anyway. Now I'm gonna I have total free reign on my sleep schedule. So what I'm probably gonna do for season 10 is line my stream schedule up, my being awake schedule. I'm gonna line it up to where it works around Lonnie's time zone. Because now being back home and everything, I have like full free reign on when I'm awake and I sleep and everything like that, and it's like whatever. So whether that's, and I'm back at Eastern, so that kind of helps as well. But whether I need to be, you know, streaming at 3 a.m. my time or 7 a.m. my time or 4 p.m. my time, whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Got more flexibility. Season 10 will be weird for you guys who watch this stream usually. More than likely, the times in which I'm live will be very strange versus the norm. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll see. Slaps roof. This has got so much time in it, it's basically free real estate. That's right. Anyway, guys, listen. Type an ! play in chat. We're giving away a VIP badge. We give away a VIP badge every single day, once a day, via marbles, okay? And we pass that VIP badge on to the next person each time. And that's how we do it. Also, how did Viper slip through the cracks? Hold on here. How did Viper slip through the cracks? Viper, I'm going to need you to rejoin. You shouldn't be eligible. You should already have one. I don't know how Ronan was VIP and Viper wasn't VIP. That's crazy. Anyway, there you go. We take those. Sometimes they just slip through the cracks, you know? Sometimes they just slip through. I don't know, man. I don't know. How does this work here? Oh, man. We're in the same time zone now. Let's go, mama. Let's go. You're so sweet. Listen. I gotta VIP the homies. That's what we do. This just in. If you're not VIP'd, you're not my homie. Oh my gosh, confirmed. Live on acrylic. Oh my gosh. Chat. Are we good? Can we go? if I start this, are we good? Is there anyone who's not in here? Exclamation mark play? Sucks to suck, homies. That's right. That's right. Night. See you later, Lonnie. Have a good night. Goodbye. I'm not a homie, says Norm. That's true. Even the moderators aren't homies. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. All right, we got 18 marbles. Final call. Final call, final chance, final opportunity. We're on Marble Adventure. This one's a procedurally generated map. Never the same twice in a row. We don't have a scuffed finish line. So, it is a battle of who gets there first, more or less, as opposed to the scuffed finish line route. Don't worry about it. All right, we got 10 seconds. We're going to throw on the board. We're going to get this going. What is this emote? Hold on. Pause. Pause. So lucky I can't swear here, dude. All right, I have something for you now that Lonnie is leaving. Okay, let me take a look at this. All right, let me take a look at this. No, don't. No, I'm taking a look at it. It's fine. Oh, I forgot how... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. One channel, Viper. This emote has one channel, and it's Viper. Oh, my God. What is this? What am I looking at? Yeah, bye. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Wait. Sign in. Hold on. I gotta sign in to 7TV. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. That'll do it. They made me draw it, and it is being used against me. It is. It is. Dang. Life. Oh no. Oh no. Sounds like it was a great time. Sounds like it was a fantastic time, that stream, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, chat. Let's get this going. We gotta get this show on the road. 10 seconds on the board. Here we go. Get it going. Make it happen. Islua is gonna start in first. Norm gonna start in worst. Something like that. Down we drop. All we go. Oh, look at Magnificent Mama with the little shenanigans at the start right there, dropping off of somebody else. Gonna take the lead. Watch out. Junilove, Ronin, Sala, Voided, Chocobo Knight all gonna fall through the trapdoor. Goodbye and Ribozo. On we go. Dark Fairy, Gary, Islua, and Gecko all leading the way. Oh my gosh, holy, what just happened? What just came in the chat? Ginger resubbed for 19 months, tier 3, 6 months in advance. That's a lot of months in advance. That's some crazy work right there. Thank you, Ginger, for the 6 more months of tier 3. Holy, dude. Holy, ain't no way. Viper fell off of the map. Rip Bozo. Up front, it's Bambi Geek. Get some love in chat for Ginger, by the way. Chat, get some love in chat. 19 months total is crazy. It feels like it's been longer. Also doesn't feel like it's been that long. I don't know. It's a mix. I just work here. Anyway, I wasn't covering my immodesty. What? Your what? What does that even mean? Anyway, here we go. Ray Day in the lead, but maybe not for long, because here comes the rest of the marbles, specifically Dark Fairy with a fantastic line right through there. Ray Day is going to get through. Gecko up here as well. Streamer, Islua, Ginger, and the rest all making their way through. Everyone chasing Dark Fairy at the moment. Ray Day running in the best position for the VIP badge at the moment. Highest eligible marble. We got Gecko up here trying to get up there to steal it through the trapdoor. Oh, it closes just in time. We got a bomb, though. Ray Day's going to hit the bomb. Off of the map goes Ray Day, Gecko, and Streamer, and now that opens the door for Bambi Geek and Peaches. Both going to be competing for the VIP badge to the line. Dark Fairy in the lead trying to win one for the moderators, but Peaches has something figured out. Misty's going to go off in the background. And now through the final obstacle we go. Can Peaches get through? Can Dark Fairy get through? And around the final corner we go. Who gets down first? It's going to be Dark Fairy, and Peaches is going to follow suit to win that VIP badge. Mods win the race. Peaches wins the badge. Little wombo combo right there. And let's see here. This is going to be I gotta check what number win this is gonna be. This is gonna be win number 2 for Peaches all time. VIP number 2. Which means you've officially made the wins list, Peaches. Congratulations. You are the 122nd chatter to have 2 or more wins. Which is the requirement to get on the wins list, because I'm not going to type out everyone who has 1. But you've made the list. Hold on. I gotta move my monitor just a little bit. There we go. Now we're good. All right, and then let me swap this over for you. I can't type today. I'm hitting every wrong key all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. GG's, claps all around. Let's check the shop. You know the drill. We gotta look for a squish. We gotta see if there's a squish. Oh my gosh, what just happened? There's no squish. Darn. Ginger gifted 6 months to Sala. Oh my gosh. No shot? Hello? No way. Ain't no way. Ginger, thank you for gifting 6 months to Sala. Oh my gosh. What is happening right now? Okay, we gotta go to the Hall of Extortion. Hall of Extortion. Right away, cat. Right away, cat. Alright. Pause. 5, 6. I don't even need to look anymore. I know where Ginger's I know where Ginger's pile is. You can see it from a mile away. Sticks out like a sore thumb, this pile. Alright. Alright. Let's find out where we're gonna put this. Ginger, thank you so much for gifting 6 months to Sala. Holy dude. Holy. Okay, how do we want to do this? We could do... I try to put the lesser ones below and the fancier ones up top. That's the idea. And I try not to cover up any of the bigger ones. So now I gotta figure out how I wanna do this. I'm gonna have to start covering up some of these lesser ones, I feel like. Wait, no, I could do... Wait, we can get clever here. If I do that, that lets me do that, and then I can just start, like, replacing those, kind of like that. I don't know. Ginger, you're gonna have to give me more subs so that we can figure this out. Alright, thanks. Thanks. Anyway, Ginger's pile expanded. They need to update the continuity mod. I don't want this glass floor to look like this. If I could have it all be one big glass... connected glass, that'd be great. Oh my god, here we go. Actually gifted me another sub. Okay, wait, you didn't... Wait, it was a joke. It was a wait, it was a joke. Wait, hold on, it was a joke. I don't want to have to keep flying back. Oh my god. Ginger, thank you for gifting another sub. To Twilight this time. Okay. Alright. Back up we go. Alright, this is fine. It's fine. So wait now. How do we do this now? We're gonna do... I think we're gonna do... We're gonna go down here and start putting these... Start having those come out a little bit. Okay, it's fine. Alright. +1. Okay. Now we're good. Chad, did you know your pile can look like that too? Easy plug. Chad, did you know moving across the country cost me $2,500 and I have no money left and you should give me subs? Here's what you get for gifting me subs if you do at a time. This is at a time. You get these blocks in your pile. Magnificent Mama, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. I'm not actually trying to extort you. I'm not actually trying to extort you guys. I'm joking. It's a joke. Okay, hold on. Magnificent Mama, where are you at? Do you have a spawn in here? You do. Right side 63. Oh my god. Okay. Relax. 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 Mine already does says this one. That's true. That's true. At what point do you just put a shulker and all of my +1s in it? See, but then your pile would get smaller. You don't want your pile to get smaller, do you? Bigger pile, better person. I think is how that works. I think that's the rules. Thank you so much, Magnificent Mama, for the 5 gifted subs. That's crazy. You have to do that. Did not have to do that. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you, though. Thank you so much. IDF trying to extort me. Hey, it happens. The way I've been screaming, crying, throwing up, etc., waiting for my lunch break, we live to drip another day. Oh my gosh. You survived. You survived, like, and it's okay. This is not a joke, chat. Submit to the extortion, says Talks. No, it is. No, stop. Don't. Oh my god. Chat. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Hold on. Peaches, thank you so much for the 20. Oh my gosh. Chat, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What is going on right now? Peaches, thank you so much for gifting donoing 20. Oh my god, chat. Relax, relax, relax. It's okay, relax. Okay, this is a good segue actually. We can make this work. Notice anything different, chat? Do you notice anything different? There used to be one teleporter. There is now 3 teleporters in this wall. It's not a map room because that's going to take a longer time to build. But I do have these set up. So now if we go in the left one, we can get to Shium in the blink of an eye, which is fantastic because that's where we have to give away an armor stand. Now that we have an armor stand to give away, thanks to Peaches. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Yesterday, we moved our armor stand giveaways to the city of Shium because we ran out of room in the Acrifalone Castle. So now, here in the throne room and below of the palace, we have some armor stands being added. The first 3 yesterday were Sunny and Meeker and Big Tasty. So now we get to do another one, courtesy of Peaches' $20 donut. Thank you so much, Peaches. Every time we hit the dono goal on screen, we give away another armor stand in whatever area we're building. So or whatever area we're filling out. This area is already built, but you get the idea. You get the idea. We're filling up the palace in Shium. So, with that in mind, we need to load up marbles again so soon, so quick. And then we can get that done. So let me go back into marbles and load marbles back up. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. I love this world. I'm glad you do. I'm glad. Alright, here we go. It'll load up first try. Watch this. Perfect. It doesn't always do that, so, you know. I'll make sure. Alright. Where are we going, chat? Where are we going? What are we thinking? Where are we dropping? I'm not feeling any of those. I'm not feeling any of those. You know what I am feeling? Let's do a cheeky long shot. Do a cheeky long shot right here. There we go. We take those. Alright, chat. Exclamation mark play to join on in, calling all marblers. This is for an armor stand, a customized armor stand in the Shium Palace. That's the one. It's technically called the Eracle Palace, but that's just going to confuse people, so we'll call it the Shium Palace. It's fine. Exclamation mark play to join winner or highest finishing marble who doesn't already have one. But I don't think any of the 3 winners from yesterday are here right now, so I think we're fine. Everyone's eligible. Everybody's eligible. And then if you win, I'm going to need to know what your Minecraft username is so I can get your player head. I'm going to need to know what armor you want. I'm going to need to know what item you want to hold, if anything. And we'll have to figure out where to put you. So be thinking about all of those 4 things so that when I ask you if you win, you kind of have an idea. So, with that in mind, what 4 things? Player head, or Minecraft username, and then armor, and then item to be held, and then location in the palace. And for the location, I can tour it around if, for people who don't have any clue what it looks like. You can also just say streamer's choice on location. That usually makes it go faster as well, so that is a totally valid option. BRB, gotta drop Genie off at work. 07 Beanie. 07. Hello and 07. Alright, chat, we got 15 marbles. looking for any other marblers before we get this show on the road to give away this armor stand. First armor stand of the day. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up giving away another, depending on how it goes. Ooh, let's go Dab. 100% pirate. Love to see it. Love to see it. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Did I join it? Yes. You're right here. Right here. Alright, chat. Going once. Going once. Going twice. Going twice. Hello? Exclamation mark play. Going thrice. 3 times. 10 seconds on the board. Let's get this going. I've been playing on a better Minecraft server lately, says Mama. There's a bee zone, and it has pride bees to collect. I love them, and they're my favorite. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, chat. Here's how this map works. This map works a little different than the rest. You are all racing to the finish, though the winner is determined by how far of a jump your marble has at the end. How much distance can you clear? It's basically a long jump. That's what this map is. So we're racing down to the end, and then we're determining who wins by who goes the furthest. So, with that being said, watch out for the red bouncy ball because it will kill you. On we go! Beanie in the lead, Tonks in second, Ginger in third, and that's already gonna get shuffled up just a little bit. Here comes the next red bouncy ball from behind. We're gonna see if this ends up taking anyone out. Viper straggling at the back right now, but will avoid the bouncy ball as we run. See if we get a good view of it right here. Oh, the bouncy ball is gonna get sent backwards. Chat gets pretty lucky with that one. Another one drops, but it's gonna take a while before it gets down here. Everyone might be safe at the moment. Tonks leading, Ginger in second, Rebecca and Dab third and fourth. As we run, we'll see if that red bouncy ball has enough time to get down here before it gets blocked by any of these things. Oh, it gets sent off of the map. There we go. We're safe. We're safe. No red bouncy ball to destroy any marbles today. Tonks still holding on. Ginger in second, Misty in third, Rebecca, Dab, Isua, Peaches. At the back, it's Magnificent Mama. At the moment, there's a bit of a cluster back here for last place. But again, it's not about who gets there first. It's about who gets there and goes the furthest. Oh, this red bouncy ball's coming fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, Peaches. Oh no, the one marble who we didn't want to die. The marble who made this race possible gets bouncy balled. Hate to see it. And here we go. Now it's about how far you get. Toxaton definitely not gonna win with that line. Here comes Dab though. Look at Dab go. Oh my gosh. Clears the third line. Will anyone have anything for Dab? Probably not, to be honest. And Ray Day got stuck. Wait. Oh my gosh, look at Streamer go. Oh my gosh. Holy dude. That's a new stream record, surely. It is a new stream record. Holy. Streamer wins. Streamer wins. Oh my god. Streamer wins. Oh, poor Ray Day. Ooh. Yikes. That's awkward. That's awkward. It's okay. Only 3 more seconds. Rip. There it is. Streamer wins. Streamer wins. Ah, classic. I was 29,486 units of measurement away from, I guess, the furthest you can go? I don't know how that works. The lower the distance, the better. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Pre-recorded. Anyway, Dab wins the armor stand. That's how it goes. That's a cool map. It is a cool map. Dab wins the armor stand. That smug look on the marble, on the arble, if you will. I love it. Okay, Dab, I need to know. You don't play Minecraft, right? You don't have a Minecraft account? I think I remember we use an Alex skin for your player head, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I'll have to go get one of those, and then I'll need to know... Yeah, you're on Bedrock, that's right. So yeah, we'll get the Alex skin, and then let me know what armor you want. The only things that's off limits are trims and netherite. Both are a no-go. Anything else is fine. If you do leather, let me know what colors you want. And then let me know what item you want to hold. If anything at all. You don't have to hold an item. But if you do something that's easily obtainable enough. I use Alex. Okay. Cool deal, cool deal. Orange leather, you got it. You got it. Here we go. One of these, and one of these, and rename. Bing, bang, boom. We also need, what is this, 19? Orange is an underrated color. I'll say it. I guess it was a part of my branding for a little bit, so you're probably not surprised. Alright, do you want to hold any items, Dab? Do you want to be holding any items or no? I want to create a new skin for myself? Heck yeah. Skin making can be fun. We gotta name these cats as well. The iron farm we built was producing cats, so I was trying to collect one of every type from all the cats it produces out here. Heck yeah. This is a good iron farm. Little hybrid of the design I found on YouTube, and then also doing my own item routing and my own red dye and poppy sorting and everything. That was cool. No items? Okay. And then do you have a preference on where you're placed in the palace, or anywhere is fine? See you after your call, mama. Also, we gotta do... Wait, was Dab the one that got pirate as well? Did Dab get pirate and an armor stand? Oh my gosh. Sure enough. Dab is on a tear today. Okay. Where is Dab on this list? Second pirate for Dab. There we go. Anywhere? Perfect. I love when people say anywhere. By the way, chat, here's a little pro tip. If you want to be my favorite chatter, you'll let me put your armor stand anywhere. You'll say no preference. Cuz that just makes it go faster. Okay, I'm going to have you taking an interest in this display right here on the bottom floor in the museum part. You're going to be going to read this. I think that'll be nice. Noted, I'm going to say the most difficult place ever. Never pulled 100% pirate. Wait, did you scan for your name that quickly through every page? I can respect it. I'm gonna have to move you south. I don't want to put you right in front of the book. Just close enough. And let's go something like that. Love it. Welcome to the Shium Palace. Dab, you are officially in the city of Shium with that armor stand right there. Courtesy of Peaches. Get some love in chat for Peaches one more time, chat. By the by. Where's my love button? Here's my love button. There we go. Appreciate you, Peaches, for getting that. Getting that going. Where did I put that blue shulker box? Did I put that back here? Probably never picked it up, to be honest. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I put it back. I need that. We gotta do guilds. Okay, before we do that, I gotta add Lonnie to the raid book real quick. for our future raid hall. I'm so excited to get that raid hall built, by the way. If I may, the raid hall might be the first one we do. When we get this, when the library is done and we come down here to work on the Hall of Fame, I'll be honest, chat, the raid hall might be the first hallway we do because I'm really excited for the raid hall. I think it'll be really cool. Curious, is the 1 million redeem meant to be enabled? Yes. Yes, it is. I think. I know there's one in the backlog right now. I have to do one episode for redeem, currently pending. And then, yeah. I think it's supposed to be. I was taking an interest on it yesterday. Yeah. So, real quick, send you a DM on Discord on the two channels of Discord, is that correct? No, you need to react to the rules post. If you only see 2 channels in Discord, you haven't reacted to the rules post. You just have to click on one of the reactions to acknowledge that you read the rules, and then you should get everything. It'll be the one with, like, how many reactions on it at this point? Hold on. It's the reaction that has 1,114. That's the one you need. And then you should be good. Or the orange heart. I don't know if the orange heart works as well. The ping rolls are just for preferences on notifications. Those ones you only need if you want to get notified. But if it doesn't work beyond that, I guess try leaving and rejoining maybe. How's it going, Deep? Welcome in, Deep. Good to see ya. Oh my gosh. How's it going? Hadn't done that? It's okay. You're not the first. But yeah, I was gonna say real quick, the 1 million channel point redeem is for an Inspire build, okay? What does that entail? What does that entail? Let me show you. If you're thinking about redeeming the 1 million channel point redeem. Oh my god, I didn't have it muted. This is what it entails. 1 Inspire episode. Where am I? Where's my VTuber? 1 Inspire episode will be done around your build. The Whimsical Magical Forest episode, which is the most recent one of Inspire, this was a 1 million channel point redeem, and it was building this area. Now, let me preface this by saying, or let me say real quick. Let me find. Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so can I get a? Let me go to the time lapse part or whatever. Okay. So we'll go right about here. This area was bigger than the 1 million channel point redeems are going to be in the future. Or this took way longer. This one was extra fancy because it was the first one. But this one got too much effort for one episode. This one took me a long time to make. To get all of this done. So keep that in mind. You'll suggest a build effectively, something that you want to see in the world. I'll put an episode together for it, but the idea is that it doesn't take me, 10 episodes to build. I can get it done in 1 episode. This one just ended up taking a while because I wanted to do the first one fancy. And I also got carried away a little bit. So adding this little area kind of had that little asterisk to it, right? So if you're thinking about redeeming the 1 million channel point redeem, you'll basically be responsible for an episode of Inspire. And I talk about on the episode too, like who suggested the idea and everything like that. And then we kind of go from there. But anyway, there's the 1 million channel point redeem for those who are eyeing it potentially. And beyond that, what was I doing? Oh. This is the Book of Raids. Does Lonnie have one in here? Not a lot of opportunities based on time zones. Lonnie does not. There we go. Love it. How dare you not enable Windows Defender? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, where did I have this? Is this one in here? Might have been. I'm going to inspire you to make a step stool. Did someone say step stool? Oh my gosh. I glitched out. I was taking a sip. I promise I didn't actually make that face. I was taking a sip of my drink. Okay, anyway. Anyway. Are we caught up? We did Hall of Extortion. We did Armor Stand. We did Vibe Check. We did Raid. I think we're ready to do Guild. I think we're ready for Guild. Oh, by the way, I showed you guys the Shium teleporter. We now also have a Lethio teleporter. Takes us to the Colosseum. Right smack dab in the center of the Colosseum. So anytime we need to go to Lethio, we have that ability. All right. Speaking of Lethio, we have a lot of Lethio guild stuff pending. So I think we'll do Lethio for our 3 guilds today. Or 3 guild updates today, I should specify. So, who's gonna be next? Who's gonna be next? Lycan, you're the next contestant. On the guild is right. All right, let's hop on into here. I think Lycan's at work, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm good, says Deep. Thanks. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got really tired yesterday. It was my first stream in like 3 weeks, and I got really tired and crashed. But I also had a bad night's sleep the night before, so I don't know. I feel like I can do better today. I feel like we're doing better today. I'm still easing into it. I got a weird schedule this week. Just drove 3,500 kilometers across the country to move back with my family, and took a couple weeks to turn my brain off and do nothing but binge TV shows and play No Man's Sky for like 14 hours a day. Did that for a while. That was nice. And and now I'm getting back into the rhythm, but it's I don't know. Life's been crazy, but I'm trying to get it to settle down. Trying to get it settled down just a little bit. Take care of yourself. Yeah. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. 2 weeks of binging TV shows and playing No Man's Sky for 14 hours straight. That was the self-care that I needed, to be honest. It was also unhealthy, but it was unhealthy self-care. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm so into No Man's Sky myself. Dude, I kid you not. Where can I see the past? Oh, I guess I would have to have it loaded up, wouldn't I? In the past 2 weeks, when you have the game loaded up and you see like playtime over the past 2 weeks, I'm like well up over 100 hours. over the last 2 weeks alone, I have been playing No Man's Sky so much. Oh my god. I just built a Slave 1 Corvette build because I really wanted. I was like, hey, you know what? There's some cool Corvette builds on there. So I looked it up on YouTube. I was like, somebody has to have a Slave 1 tutorial, right? And they did. So I built that last night. So now my Corvette is the Slave 1 ship, which unfortunately doesn't fly in the same like orientation, right? Because you can only do so much, but like it looks just like it, and it's like, oh, I love it. Anyway. We got a guild. We got to guild it up. Also, Deep, add me on. I'm assuming you play on Steam. Add me on there. Anyone, you guys can. Anyone can add me. To be honest. I also need to change my profile picture on here, but yeah. Ronan literally added me as I was saying anyone could add me. Ronan was just waiting. Ronan had it loaded up, had my name in front of him, was sitting there waiting, and the second I started to say, add me on Steam, Ronan was like, that's my cue, that's my cue. And it literally came, I literally watched the friend request come in as I was talking about it. Oh my god.
71.
Oh my god. Theo, 71 months. Holy dude. Oh my god, no way. I literally opened Steam to check how much is No Man's Sky is. Oh, to like get it? Dude, it's so worth it. If you want to just throw your life away in a video game to just like it's so good. It's so, oh my god. It is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. Oh my god. Anyway, Theo, thank you so much for the 71 months. Oh my god. Theo, are you ready for more Hera shenanigans? Coming soon, TM. Okay, we gotta do Lycan's Guild. We're doing Guild 3, rank 7, which means we gotta finish Guild 2 for Lycan, which is the Voyagers. I gotta expand the hall, so for now, all I can do is the book. I'm gonna do that. Please, says Theo. I gotta do Hera shenanigans. Heck yeah. I think there's a lot of people ready for more Hera shenanigans. Anyway, every time I see your totem, I want a Barks root beer float. Oh my god, Jamie, I don't know who I went through the. Oh, it was my grandma. PSA chat, for anyone who reads this as Bargs with a G, it's a Q. It's a Q. I blew my grandmother's mind when she found out it's a Q, and it's Barks with a Q, not a G. Anyway, best brand of root beer. Anyway. I found that funny. I had to point that out. Just got home from work and need a nap. Have a good nap, Echo Techno. We'll be here. Hold up, back up, says Genie Love. What's up? Couldn't have asked for a better sentence to hear. Love to see it. Okay. What's the third guild Lycan's doing? Let's find out. Lycan's third guild. Let fate decide. Oh my gosh, we get to roll. It's your turn to roll. All right. I do have 2 torches in here. All right. When I said do I have, that was me looking for a throwaway piece that I used to let fate decide. Okay. All right. Great song, but I'm going to have to pause it. All right. Stretch break. Okay, hold. Well, we'll do that after. Okay. Chat, I have gathered you here today to decide the fates of our good friend Lycan, member of the 100% Drip Club, by the way. Lycan needs a third guild to be rolled, a third path to travel, a third journey to begin. After completing both the Seekers and the Voyagers, it is time for another. I should probably remove those 2 options so that they don't get rolled again. Okay. There needs to be another. And on this day, we will decide the fate of Lycan's third path. Guild number 3 for our friend Lycan. The Dragon Spotters! Clap, clap, clap. There it is. Hold on. There it is. Also, I just realized Ode to Sleep is playing, so I am going to restart the song, and I'm going to blare it. This song is why I got my first tattoo. And it literally has lyrics from the song on it. So when my favorite song of all time comes on, we're playing it. We're jamming. I'm listening. Crazy day one claim is that this isn't the first time I've been in your stream while you've been in Michigan. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I've literally been telling chat, I'm like, guys, I'm in the house that I first started streaming in 2019. You got tattoos? Yeah, I posted them in Discord. You can find them in the Nerds channel if you scroll up, both of them. I think I have pictures. Hold on. Nah, you can check me about to find them. You can find them in the Discord. Okay. What was I doing? Rank 6? Try to figure out what we need to do for Lycan here. Guild 3 rank 7. One says 7, one says 6. I'm going to trust the one that says 7. Which means we need to do an armor stand. We don't have answers for, but we can improvise. Oh wait, I gotta add Lycan to the book. Oh my gosh. Do you still have the corner going on? The corner. Oh, I'm in a different room. It took me a minute. I had to backtrack 5 years in my memory. I'm in a different bedroom than I used to be in. It's good though. I like this one better. Just kind of like I now have 2 windows. I am in a corner, but not the same way. I'm facing the corner, so like a normal corner setup. Trust the one that says 7. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I still gotta show you guys the stream setup. The issue with that is that the stream setup is my bedroom, and it is. I mean, you know what? The layout, it's not bad. The layout's not bad. It's not bad. I got both of my desks set up. My computer and everything is on the standing desk. And then I made an L shape in the corner with my other desk. And I have a lot of random stuff on it. It's a little messy. And then I have my bed on the far side. And then there's a mini fridge at the end of the bed because there was already one in here when I got up here. I was like, yoink. And then there's a cat tower behind me at the window for Mir. And litter box on the floor because Mir stays in this room. And anyway, I'll have to show it at some point. Once I get it all nice and cleaned up. Anyway. You have 2 windows? I have 2 windows, yep. If you believe it, I got 2 windows. Okay. This is the lyric. That's what I put on my arm. I'll stay awake, because the dark's not taking prisoners tonight. I'll have to see what spots there are, or remember what the HQ looks like, is what Lycan has for armor stand location. Frick. Lycan was already here, and went back to work. What do we do now? Maybe we just put it somewhere and it's fine. I'm gonna start doing that for people anyway, who don't have answers. So maybe we'll just call it good. Let me start using these. I'll need one of those. One of those. And bunch of those. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna need more goat horns. Don't tell me. Hopefully I have some more in storage, surely. Remember how that went last time. I don't need those. That was for the command blocks. I need, not TP. I need player head. Where's my player head? Hold on. Player head. Okay, we can turn that back then. Alright. Got all of those. That's good there. Oh, wait. I guess we're not getting items. Wait. Lycan's not rank 8 yet. That means no items. Okay. Anyway. More goat horns. I think you saw, I saw you sorting them. I think I remember the instance you're talking about. I think I used all of those. And then I got more, and then I ran out again. Gotta bring wheat for goat horns? Oh, is that what they're... Oh. There's an idea. Did you see Rick Beto? I don't know who that is. Reviewed sleep token. I don't know who that is. Okay, let's see. Where do we put Lycan in here? We're just not gonna... We're just... I guess we will tell Lycan that we put Lycan somewhere, but... What would Lycan be doing? Wolzim in 50-50, oh my gosh! Let's go. I'm gonna have Lycan just hanging out. Just hanging out right here, kind of leaning on the railing. I think it'd be kind of cool. So we're gonna go rotate. We'll move... I kind of want to make it look like there's a little lean going on. As much as I can. And then move back into the corner a little bit more. Oh. And then we'll go... something like that. I like it. That's cool. We'll do that then. Hanging out right there. All right, not that Lycan's here, but welcome to the Dragon Spotters HQ, Lycan. All right. Perfect. Tox, you're actively here updating things, correct? Yay, nay? Lycan's all good to go, except for the Voyager's rank 10, of course, which, just like everyone else, pending expansion. Wolziman says, skill issue at Wolziman. Read the pinned message before dripping. Classic. Okay. Back in we go. And yep. Okay. Sweet. Up next is Shmei. Guild 3, rank 3. Doesn't have a choice for Guild 3. All right, we're gonna randomize it. We're rolling it. Okay, I don't want to do this every time. I'm not going to do the hold music every time. All right, drum roll, please, Chad. We need to roll Shmei's third guild. Great song, by the way. I'll turn it up. Third guild for Shmei. What was the first one? The first one for Shmei was the Dragon Spotters, followed by the Voyagers. So... neither of those. All right. Shmei's third guild shall be the Sorceress Brotherhood. There it is. Clap. Clap. Hasn't responded. Didn't say let fate decide. It's okay. I decided. It's okay. I decided. We're pushing this along a little bit. We're pushing this along. I'm gonna start doing this for people who don't have answers. What's Shmei's current username? I'm just gonna put Shmei. We know who that means. There we go. Okay. Fate confirmed? I don't know, man. And that's all. Rank 3 doesn't have any rewards, so that one's nice and easy. We might do 4 today because that one was so easy. Crossroad Druid is the next one. Guild 3, rank 3. So we gotta finish the Voyagers. Shmei Levy. Okay, that makes sense. I'll edit that then. Alright, 9 to 10 here. And then the Knight's Paladin was gonna be the next one. So many Voyagers. Oh my god. Rank 3. This is also one that I don't have to do anything for at the moment. So that's nice and easy. And then Peach would be up next. Guild 3, rank 10. Let's see here. The Seekers. Okay. Full guild completion. Needed their guild items? Wait, for what? Oh, for the Voyagers, they didn't have items. Okay. Got it. There we go. All right, let's head over to the Voyagers then for Crossroad Druid stuff. And the banner. Gotcha. That was probably one of those weird rank ups without rewards that I did in the past. Okay. Crossroad Druid. Looking. We jamming. No. Wait. Does Crossroad Druid even have an armor stand here? What is going on? What is going on here? Am I crazy? Surely not. I think maybe we need to do the armor stand in the first place. Back when Fern was Wild Fern? Oh my gosh. Oh, Crossroad is right here at the door. Right here at the door, hiding. Alright. We need a lantern and a compass. Right arm. It's meant to be resting on the wall. There we go. Lock items, good. Okay, and then a banner on Crossroad Druid's home. So I gotta figure out where that home is real quick. House number 249. All right, let me pull up. $249. Okay. Get it. Go add that real quick. I swear we're actually gonna build something today, chat. Yesterday we didn't get to it. This time for real. For sure. Aha! Alright, we gotta move these inside. Should be able to get all these in the window, I think, and still be visible. Yeah. Throw those up there. Nice. Perfect. All right. Prediction will already build today. Listen, I don't want to hear it, okay? I'm down to 4 crafting tables. That's unacceptable, dude. Where are my crafting tables going? Oh my gosh, dude. How do I only have 4? That is not okay. Alright, there's Crossroad Druid stuff except for rank 10 in the Voyagers, which you can't do yet. Gotta expand that hall. Betting max channel points immediately. No, don't. Alright, now we gotta get Peach updated. In the Seekers. Bing, bang, boom. That 6-7 is the armor stand. Why don't we Grab one out of there. Do one right here. And then do one right here. Okay, got that one. Player head. Got that one. And then we're in the Seekers, so we need white, black, red. In that order? In that order. Perfect. Those items of choice. Red candle. With the scroll. Beep. Where is it? Here it is. How's it going, Snowy? Welcome, welcome. Let me guess. Staring out a window waiting for my boy to return? Staring at a window with one hand at the window, the other hand down to the side. Yeah. I know that look. I know that look. Okay, hold on. Gotta look at all the windows, see what our options are. See what we got to work with here, potentially. Not gonna be any windows up top. I guess there are 2 windows. Kind of already got people looking at those windows, to be fair. Anyway. Welcome in, Tazu. Did I say your name right? Tazu? Let me know how I pronounce it. I am bad at names. I'll do my best, though. I feel like, is that the only window with nothing in front of it? I guess there's one, there's a couple here. We'll put Peach in here in the office. Tazu? Okay, got it. Got it. I think that was the first one I said, Shirley. Shirley? Good to have you, welcome in. Hi. Bing, bang, boom. With all of these. One hand on the wall, one down to the side. Okay, candle down to the side, I think. Left arm up. On the wall. And... looking out the window. Perfect. Love it. Nice. We take those. Oh my god, the sun is in my eye right now. I need to adjust the curtain so that it is not in my eye as bad as it is right now. Oh my gosh. Holy dude. It's like at just the right angle through the window that it just reaches right over into my eyeball. Yeesh. And it's only at this time of day. Very shortly, it will be obscured by the roof of the house, but like, very specific point in time in the morning. Okay. Don't want to be squinting at my own desk. That was Armor Stand 7, items 8, 9 is the banner in the house, 10 is the Hall of Legends, so we'll do the banner last, but I want to make sure it's on my inventory to remind me that we have to do it. So, whoops, let's grab Seeker's banner real quick. Then we'll head downstairs to do that. Only at this time of day? Yeah, that's how the sun works. Listen, I don't need this kind of negative energy in my life, okay? Like, this is gonna be the one. So let's do... also needs a Voyager's banner if we haven't done that yet. Okay. Duly noted. Bing bang boom. I never took that stretch break when I was supposed to. Whoops. Guess we'll just do the next one for our food break. Okay, custom armor of choice. First, let's do this. Now, custom armor of choice. Okay, perfect. Diamond chest plate. Okay. And then purple, pink, white pants. Purple, pink, white. And black boots. Easy enough. That's gonna go right here. And then that one goes in there. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We just need another one of these and another red candle. We're good to go here. Could you maybe, Peepo Shy, help me someday with my resource packs this Snowy? What do you need? What do you need? It's been a minute since I was in the thick of it. I'd be pretty rusty. But I could give you some of the resources I use, like tutorials and stuff that I found helpful. I think I have some of them saved for if I ever needed them again. Nice. There we go. All right, chat. Newest member of the Seekers of Lethio Hall of Legends, it's Peach. Nice. There we go. And we just got to do the banners. We'll do those real quick. And that'll be all the guilds we update today. Asking for a friend, says Ginger. How much of a Ko-Fi dono would we need to get to ban all mods? I don't think I can get the rest of the points I need before the next one, Sean. And by I mean a friend. How much of a Ko-Fi dono to not need the channel points? Are you asking if you can pay to win, ban all the mods? I don't know. Moderators, what would your number be? Asking moderators in chat. What's your number for a Ko-Fi dono amount that gets ban all the moderators redeem? Hey, Peach has 2 houses here. 54 and 212. I think 212 has all the banners. Let's go check. Two12 is this one. It has 1 banner. Did I split Peach's banners? Or no? Wait. Does Peach only have 3 banners? Yes. Okay. No, we're good. Not visible from the road, not visible from the road. 142 says Sharkana. You're not a moderator. Whatever amount gets us the maid dress next one-shot season. Classic. Can't really see any of these from the road. Kinda there, but not really. Okay, these are gonna have to go in the door. Visible through the door. So that they're visible at all. There we go. 69,420 says Snowy. Oh my gosh, that's a big dono. Yeah, I guess we gotta calculate what is the dollar value per 1,000 channel points. Is it like $1 per 1,000 channel points? Surely not, because then it would be way too much, right? At what point? Roughly 10 times cheaper than channel points. At what point? If like, I don't know. Ban all the moderators is what, 850? I mean, if it's like 1 to 1 or 1 to 100 or whatever, $850 for 850,000 channel points. That seems like a lot, though, to be fair. I don't know. You don't let anyone dono to fix a drip loss, and the drip is only 1. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. You could argue that. You could argue the drips are different as well. You could argue that. We wouldn't want to, you know, the magic of the drip would get tainted if we let it be pay to win. 2,000 to recoup the bank account. Don't be cheap, Ari. Oh my gosh. 2K. Yeah, pay for my move. Moving across the country cost me $2,500 and bankrupted me. So if you can cover that, I think we'll be good. Yeah, I could ban all the moderators. I don't want to get banned, so that's my argument, says Junie Love. Shouldn't have become a moderator. Classic. Well, I want to check for more goat horns. We're done doing guilds for now, but how's it looking next time? Not good. How's it going, Iris? Welcome in. Joke answer aside, $10,000 to ban all? Oh my gosh. Chat, you drive such a hard bargain. Chat, you guys drive the hardest bargain I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even that much of an extortionist. That's crazy. Wanna go pick up meds? 07. Speaking of meds, I hope this phone interview goes well on Friday and I get set up, or on Thursday, and I get set up with insurance and everything, because I'm starting to run out of my meds and I don't have any way to refill them at the moment. So I need to get that figured out ASAP. It'll be fine, surely. Surely. Okay, need some of these. Before we get into it, we gotta figure out what we're doing today build-wise. Gonna make the stress worth it. Holy dude. Would it would it have to be all from one person, or could we all chip in to pay for your move and ban the mods? Interesting. I think if I were in your shoes, I'd say 1,000 minimum to ban all my mods. Keep in mind, chat, the ban all the mods redeem lasts one entire stream. And then they're back. Given we're like halfway through a stream, if it were redeemed right now, for example, it would apply to the next stream. It would be, our next stream is on Friday. So it would be starting on Friday, for all of Friday. I think it doesn't have to be one person per se, says Snowy. Interesting. Okay. So what you're saying is that dono goal on screen, 20 out of 40, if that collectively reached 1,000 with whoever applies to it, that would be enough? That would ban all the moderators? Interesting. Interesting. You know, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. Oh, Blending, you're here. What do you think, Blending? What's your price? Chad is asking for a friend how much of a dono it would cost to get the channel point redeem, ban all moderators without using channel points. It costs 850,000. It bans the moderators for a day, and then they come back. What number would you put on it for a dono? Only 850K? Every time it's redeemed, it goes up 100K. It started at 750. Dark Fairy says 2K. Snowy said 1K. I'm raising up my price to be with IDF. To ban all mods for a day, yeah. All the mods banned for a day. We've done it once before when somebody redeemed it. $3? 4,000? Holy, we got a wide range here. This is quite a wide range. $250,000 channel points or 200? I mean, our redeem is 850,000 channel points. But at the rate you're going, 200 for 250. So it's almost $1 per 1,000. So that would put ours at, I don't know, $750 maybe? 100 American dollar dues? Interesting. Interesting. 680. That would be what it comes out to. 680? That sounds right. Call it 690 just for the meme. Just for the meme. Wait, does this work? Hold on. Nope, that does not work. Set Sono goal. Okay. Wait. There you go. Ban all the mods. If you think about it, the amount of time it takes to get 1,000 channel points, I would say the watch time is roughly worth $1 in my eyes. That's fair. That's fair. I could see it. That's fair. So if you really think about it, it should be $850, but we're giving you a discount down to $690. Bulk deal. Bulk discount. Oh my god. Holy. Anyway, we gotta figure out what we're doing. What we're building. What are we doing? We finished building everything in District 2. We got roads, that's right. We got a lot of roads to build. We got trees to build. We did a fair amount of roads. Are we counting the present 20? Yeah. I think so. And then... we got more roads to do. I just don't know if I want to do roads again or if I want to do some trees and then back to roads. We do have this little area right here, which was, I guess, just going to be a little park or something. Now, drip, 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 drip. Classic. Classic. It's hard to say because we need the roads to do a lot of the trees. So maybe we do focus on roads. Let me take a look at what our material backlog is looking like. More andesite. For sure. More concrete. There are currently 69 viewers, so if we all chip in $10, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Goblin. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. I mean, if you really want to ban all the moderators, it's possible. You guys can make it work. I just woke up. Did I redeem daily drip in my sleep? No, we're not resetting it today. I feel like we should be upset, mods. Would the moderators be less upset if it cost more money? If every viewer just gave $1, I do believe it would be there. It would be good to be streamer. It would be good to be streamer, yeah. Mods, what's your price? Okay, you're upset, but you gotta name a price, and I think 2,000 is too high. I don't think 2,000 is realistic. Hold on, what did I come here for? Oh, we need andesite. We need a lot of stuff. $200 for 1 day. See, your price is way lower, interestingly enough, than our price. 1,000 then? 1,000. Okay, interesting. 1K says Dark Fairy. Interesting. How many mods are there? So the way it works is any moderator that shows up in chat. Because not all of the mods are here every day. So to make it simple, it's just 1-to-1. It's just 1-to-1.
3.
Oh my god. And so it begins. Kitty, thank you for donating 10 big ones. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll compromise 1K. I think that's reasonable. You're at 690. Might as well put it at 1K. Oh my god. Might as well put it at 1K. Does it even fit? It does fit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There you go. I should remove goal if we're not doing that goal anymore. if this is just a quick ban all the moderators. Hear me out. If they drop 200 and you only stream for 1.5 more hours and there are only 1 or 2 active mods, then it's pricey. Well, this would apply to Friday's stream. Whenever the redeem gets redeemed, for example, it applies to the following stream so that it's more worth it. That's the idea. I feel like, didn't I have gravel and sand somewhere? Maybe in a hate dust. I felt like I had a little
part
bit.
For chaos.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Goblin, thank you for the 10. Holy dude, what is... Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Everyone stop it right now, says Judy Love. The mods start sweating. Every dollar is another beat of sweat for the moderators. TikTok for the mods. Oh my gosh. I see betrayal in action. Holy dude. What a time. With deepest apologies to the mods. ... Real. Back to work for me. 07 blooding. Oh my gosh. What a time. They're actually donating to ban us. It's okay, mods. I don't think we would actually hit 1,000. I don't think we would actually hit 1,000. It'd be crazy if we did. I don't know that we would though. Seems a tad high for a spontaneous goal. So the mods collectively have 30 beads of sweat. That's right. That's right. Okay, we need more light gray. I don't know if I have much light gray sitting around. I mean, realistically, I'm gonna need to make some more. Let me make this a nice number, 32. And then...
Smile.
Oh my gosh, Snowy, thank you for the 20. Holy dude. Okay, hold on, I need to update this. It doesn't update currently.
Let go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what happened? Was there another? Oh my gosh, Jamie, thank you for the 10. Holy dude. Did that one even show? Or was that one too quick? Jamie with the 10. Snowy with the 20. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Snowy, you're a mod. Yeah, wait, what's going on here? Wait, Snowy, you're a moderator. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yes, and? It's a known fact that I want to be banned. Holy dude. Holy. I guess we'll just do the 3 of those. And then I need white dye, but... I don't really have, like, a great source of white dye. Like, I have these. I could go check bones, but, like, I'm pretty much out, if I'm not mistaken. Chat's really on one today, huh? I guess so, dude. I guess so. I don't know. That's crazy. Wait, hold on. 1 for every stack. I need 1 more. Okay, perfect. We'll see what we can do with that. Gotta cause chaos somehow. Does the goal have to be met during today's stream? That's a good question. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Don't know. Haven't thought this far ahead. Didn't even know this was going to be a thing today. I love the new dye textures so much. They're so nice. When the goal is met, we ban the mods. That's right. Help me recoup a little bit of the moving costs. I got bankrupted. When I spun the wheel on Wheel of Fortune, it landed on bankrupt, and that's where I'm at right now. Okay, 4 of those. 4 of those. Yoink. Okay. And we're going to keep these in here. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. By the way, I picked up my ceramic fairy. I'll post it in the Discord later. Oh my gosh. Go. Turned out amazing after the firing? Heck yeah. Love that. 4 works nice, because then I can just do it all in one swoop like that. That's nice. Become hydrated? Okay. Let me land in here. You got any big dogs? If we're gonna hit this ban all the mods goal? Any big dogs? Okay. Drank. Toggle desk, become vertical? I hate it. I hate you. I don't want to stand. I'm playing video game. Who wants to stand when they're playing a video game? Nobody wants to stand. Up we go. Going up. How's it going, Liv? Hi, Liv. How are you doing? Hello. I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. 42 inches above the ground. Because I'm short. Not really. 42 inches for my hands. I can't stand standing. I hate it here. You could just throw the concrete in a cauldron. It's a data pack. It's not vanilla. Minecraft skin looking cute. I don't think I'd seen it before. Thanks. Well, don't think, or I should. It was made by Chaos Bear, not me. So thanks, but also they're the one. They get the credit. Anyway. How's it going, Salty? Is that big Salt from down under? Hope you've been good, Salty. Good to see you, man. We've been, dude. I love being in Eastern time. This is so good, dude. I get so many. The Eastern time, so much better. So much better for ANZ gang. Also EU gang. It's just better. It's funny because I thought Pacific time would be perfect for ANZ gang. Turns out it's not. You want a bigger gap because of nighttime. So it's funny how that works. Eastern time has been great. Eastern time has been nice since I got here in Eastern time. It's been real nice. I love being able to catch RA streams, dude. And I can catch Viper streams. Are you kidding me? I was shook when I saw stream. You know what the crazy part is? I've been live for 2 hours. I started stream 2 hours ago. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep starting stream 2 hours ago at 8 a.m. my time. No, 9 a.m. my time. It feels a bit early. I'm a bit groggy at that time. So, I might push it back an hour. We also haven't had our daylight savings. Our daylight savings starts this weekend. So, we're gonna get another hour difference. I think right now it's 12, right? 10:51 p.m. for you, Salty? It's 10:51 a.m. for me. I'm no longer in mountain time. That needs to change. How do we change that? How do I change that? How do I change that command? That's the wrong time. That's the wrong time. Nightbot, where are we at? Where are we at, Nightbot? Commands. Time.
Since everyone is so committed to the goal, smile.
Oh my gosh, Sunny, thank you for the $1 towards banning all the mods. Dad, if we get $1,000, I'll ban all the moderators. Surely we'll hit it. Is time US Arizona? US New York? Is US Detroit? Will that work? Update. Okay, try now. Exclamation mark time. Invalid time zone. Okay. Beautiful. America, Detroit. I literally have America, Detroit. What are we doing? US Detroit? Oh, I need to do America, Detroit. Update. Aha! Now the time is updated. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ginger is being quiet right now. I also live in invalid time zone specified. Real. Oh my gosh. Only 5 hours between us now. It'll be 6 next weekend. But for the brief point in time in which it's 5, it's pretty nice. And then next weekend it'll go back to 6. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's fine. We get 1 week of it. All right, I'm standing up. What else? I feel like there was something else I was gonna do. What else was I gonna do? Is there something else I was gonna do? Other than fix the command? I updated the Jono goal. I don't know, man. Thought there was something else I was doing. Maybe I'm crazy. You were gonna sit down so soon after I stood up? Yeah, that's the one. Get scammed. Okay, we need... Clear that out a little bit. 4 of those, 4 of those. Atlantic Standard is fun because I am the same time away from West Coast as I am from Europe. That's crazy. I think my ideal spot to live in the world is in Atlantic time, no? Being Nova Scotia? Pretty sure that's Atlantic time. I'm actually going to BRB and focus on Addiction Smile. Classic. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice. Nova Scotia solid, can confirm. That's where I want to live. So if anyone wants to, if anyone who lives, I would even take PEI. I would accept that. If any chatters out there want to hook me up, I don't know, man. I'll head out that way. PEI is also absolutely stellar. Heck yeah. I'm actually going to be RB in focus. Oh, wait, I read that one. Dude, my voice. What happened to my voice? How is Mir settling in? Great question. Mir is doing okay. Dude, what happened to my voice? Literally. I'm keeping her in my room. There is a very young, very rowdy, roughhousing dog in the house that roughhouses with the other 4 cats in the house. And Mira is the smallest of all the cats in the house. So I'm keeping her in here for that reason. Also, because there's 4 other cats in the house, and 2 of them really don't like Mir. And also, I don't want the other cats in this room. So, combination of a bunch of stuff. Mira's just hanging out in the bedroom with me all the time. She's got a little cat tower in here. She's got her own litter box in here. Her own food and water in here. She got 2 windows. She got me. She's doing all right. She gets lonely when I leave the room because I'm her only friend in here, but other than that, she's doing good. I'll just put those in there. Nova Scotia mention. I was there over the weekend, Sasapi. Ooh, let's go. I forgot Nova Scotia existed. I was like, Bermuda? Oh my gosh. Slowly dragging people to join me in the Maritimes? Dude, heck yeah. The morning voice is delayed to now? It's not even, this is just like voice gone. Okay. I just took a sip of water and cleared my throat, and my voice is still gone. Oh my god. Have you ever? It was like a switch flipped. This wasn't even gradual. Genuinely. It was totally fine, and then totally not fine. In like the snap of a finger. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I swear. Like, you you guys heard it. Oh my gosh. I'm muting and trying to clear my throat so many times. I'm doing it over and over and over. It's not helping. Oh my gosh, what happened? What happened to my voice? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, quick, donate to get my voice back. Yes, that's what I need. I need you to donate to get my voice back. That's the only thing that's gonna save me. Your money is the only thing that's gonna help. I can already feel it coming back just off of talking about it. Leaned on the vocal control panel. Oh my gosh. Money heals sore throats, that's right. That's right. This isn't enough. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what we can do here. First and foremost, we're gonna need some of that to convert. Put an emote on screen for the day. Smug on the top of the dono counter. Oh my gosh, we haven't had that redeem in a little bit. We have not had that one in a little bit. Okay, hold on. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. Smug being which one? The sure or the smirk? Because we don't technically have a smug anymore. Smirk or stare or sure would all kind of fit. And then we got our food break. Oh my gosh. I would love to move to East Coast Canada, says Beanie. However, I feel like we'll only be able to manage directly north of Minnesota if the need should arise. That's fair. Waiting for confirmation from Ronan. There's a smug between the smirk and cozy on the list. You have an outdated list. That's one of the emotes that I dropped because of the emote artist. Because we used to have a smug. Wait. No, never mind. Hold on. No, I see. It's renamed differently. Okay, hold on. I see where the confusion is from. Never mind. I have it in my files. It's named something else. That's where the confusion was coming from. It was named something else entirely. I thought it was from the last emote set. Okay, you said you want it on, like, over top? Or what's up? To the side? What are we thinking? To the side? Okay. There we go. I want to move it to be touching the chat box. Little up. There we go. Nice, clean. All right, real quick before we take our stretch break. Those are mine. Those are mine, don't take those. Okay. Okay, and we'll just put the rest in here. We'll go drop these off, and then we'll take our little food break. Lunch break, stretch break, words break, all that good stuff. Oh, shoot. I don't have enough room. It's okay, we're fine. We'll just do a little backlogging. Whoops. Wait, no, I did that right. And then this one I need to do. A little bit in here. Cool. All right, now we got our road materials. Now, we'll take our food break. So... All right, chat. Here's the drill. I'm throwing you on words. By the way, look at that new record. 39? Look at that new record. You guys crushed it. That happened a couple weeks ago. Anyway, have fun on words. I'll be back. I'm going to get food, make food, eat food, all that good stuff. Maybe help you out on words a little bit. And then we'll return to it once I am done with all of that. And we'll keep on keeping on. But in the meantime, enjoy the jams and words. Alright, chat, I'm back. Good job. Good job, team. You did great. Sorry for the squeaky mic arm. Squeak. Winning. That's what we do. That's what we do around here. Okay. Real quick, before I forget, because I already forgot, we got a vibe check we got to throw in here for Woolseyman, 50-50, and then we'll be good to do some pathway work. Love a good pirate song. It wouldn't be an acrylic stream without some sort of pirate song, or shanty, or equivalent. That's how we do it around these parts, alright? I tell you what, why don't we make an additional stack of each? And then we'll be good to go. Alright, we're gonna try and carve out a good chunk of where we need to build this pathway next. We do have the city center right here. Tell you what, why don't we do this? We'll connect the 2 roads that we have right here. We'll make town square a thing. Starting with kind of outlining the edge of it, more or less. Want any of these around here? Gotta get the mail sorted. Have funds. The mail sorted. I would say have fun, but that would be to infer that that sounds like a fun thing. Anyway, have not a bad time. 07 Viper, thanks for hanging out. I get a lot of mail, and I hate that Germany does everything with mail. I gotcha. I will have not a bad time. Nice, let's go. Yes. Okay, we've connected one side. We are gonna have some elements of this kind of connect to the blacksmith area up here. Like, this is all gonna be pathway as well. I'm not sure how we'll work that out, but we'll figure it out once we have more of the town square kind of laid out. Go from there. We also don't need it to be too exact in how it follows the wool outline. And I think eventually this area will look right. We'll get some like market stalls in here, some wagons, carts, that kind of stuff. For now, it's gonna look really weird and like barren. It's just gonna be one massive wide open area of road. That's all right. Got our 2 sides. We'll get rid of the wool, and then we'll just dig everything out in the middle. We will still have the like reclaimed parts of the road, the little dirt, grass, all that kind of stuff, kind of melding on the edges. But towards the center, it'll probably be pretty solid. I might leave a couple patches in the middle for some trees. I think that would be kind of cool. Have a couple trees in the middle of the town square here, but yeah. Beyond that, I think we're ready. It's also all flat, which kind of works out pretty nice. I didn't even flatten this area out. It was just kind of like this. We'll take it. I want to get rid of these separately. Also, I apologize if you hear any vehicles through the mic. Nowadays, my stream setup is near a road, so occasionally we get to hear something come through the mic, whether we like to or not. Alright, I think we're good to start cutting this out. This is gonna look really nice on the map to get this connected. Exciting time. I tell you what, I can probably keep a couple of those since they were intentionally put there before. I'll be fine. I imagine we can probably get this big chunk of road done and a bit of the part that kind of meanders through these buildings over this way. I don't know if we'll get all of the roads done today, all of the ones that we have planned, but I think we'll get pretty far. Whenever the roads are done, it's tree time. Whatever trees we can squeeze into the areas that we have recently built up. I want to get all that done before we start District 3 in terms of the houses and shops and everything. That way we're not doing too much of the same thing over and over. Get to break it up a little bit, but also feels like a better spot to leave this area off in. More of a, not really finished state, but almost like a checkpoint of sorts. I need to turn particles off, hold on. Now that we have mods updated. Block crumble. And block. I don't know what block crumble is. Is that just when you're breaking it? Hold on, I still got particles. Block crumble. I still got particles. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, there's kind of like two different particle settings. I'm still getting like the same particles no matter what I do. I don't like playing with no particles. Even, I mean, that doesn't even help. Help, I'm confused. Hmm. I'm confused by that one. Dripping, dust, effect, enchant, explosion, falling blocks, fishing, gusts, art, item, landing, lava. Wax on, wax off. I feel like it should be that one, no? What happens if I turn them all off? I still have particles. Okay. Something fishy's going on here. Something's not letting me turn those off. I wonder... No, it wouldn't be texture pack related, would it? Like, I'm using the custom texture pack I made. It's pretty outdated now. I need to update it. I don't think that would affect particles, though. I don't know. It could just be mods being in, like, alpha or beta. I have a couple mods that are like that. And so, those just need to be tweaked or something. If there's any experts out there, let me know. I'm lost on that one. I usually prefer to play without block breaking particles, because it is better for the bitrate on the stream. Keeps the game from getting too blurry for you guys watching when there's a lot of block breaking going on, especially. Okay, we're gonna need a new puzzle backlog. Guess we don't need these right now. Put those away. And back to it. Our inventory filled way quicker than I was expecting. You know me, though. We're gonna keep every single block we mine. Until I get sick of it, but the bar in which I get sick of collecting the blocks is quite high. Dirt of grass is always good. Never know when you need to terraform with some dirt and grass. I'll lump podzol into that category. Coarse dirt. Gravel. Like some deep slate for me. I need 2,667 shulkers of it. How much does that come out to? I've mined 4.6 million deep slate. Most of that I have in shulkers. Because I kept pretty much all of it. I have a lot of deep slate. I've done my time. Done my time. Okay, let's see. Next step is to do these in the quarters. Ooh, I need some coarse dirt. We do 2 stacks of that at the very least. How's it going, Cycrum? This is the part where I ask if it's Psy or C again for the 20th time because I always trip myself up. My gut's telling me Psy. I know we've been through this a million times. Oh, I'm sorry. The first one, Snigram. Got it. I remember I used to say the wrong one. My default was always the wrong one. So then just now, I was thinking about it. I was like, it's whatever is not the first one I think of. So that's kind of where I went with that. I think we got it. I think we're good. Classic. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, homie. Oops, no grass here. We kind of want to match whatever's going on in the area. More or less. I'm in, like, super focus mode right now. I'm locking in. Okay. Well, there's something like that around the edges, and then I do want to make sure that we have a couple spots where we let some trees grow in the middle. Let's go, Jamie. GG on your vibe check. Go get that in there. I'm tired. How about you? I was yesterday, like, really tired. So much so that I ended stream early and took a nap. I had, like, a terrible night's sleep 2 nights ago before yesterday's stream. Plus, it was my first stream in a couple weeks. So I felt that yesterday. Today, it's a little better. I didn't sleep very well last night either. I usually don't sleep very well. Too many vivid dreams and stuff, but I'm doing better today energy-wise. I don't know if I'll feel like I need to take a nap after today's stream as well, but doing good, doing okay, doing fine. Okay, so first time pirate vibe check for Jamie. There we go. Congrats. The problem with that thought is that eventually your first thought becomes your second thought. Then you don't know what's right anymore. I do that all the time, says Big Tasty. You've already lost me, and I also agree. I don't know. Make it make sense. And we're gonna do a tree there. We're gonna do a tree here. And we're gonna do a tree here. Three trees in the middle of town square. I want you to be able to see the road. Tree, tree, another layered tree. I think this is good. I still want it to feel wide open, but have a couple trees to break it up. That's my plan. That's my thought process. Okay. Let's see. I think from this point, we start filling in the roads. And get all that done, and then we'll do the last step. I do wonder about having a little bit more of this kick up around. Each of these tree areas, just to have that little added bit of intrigue. To each of these areas. I'm like this. I like it. And then we can always adjust it further as needed. If needed, once we fill in all of the road blocks as well. And I do think it would be worthwhile for us to at least get the road out of the city center right here by kind of starting this bit of the road where it kind of forks off in this direction. So it just set it up to the slabs. Kind of help us figure this out better. Like, we wouldn't want those in the middle, for example. So instead we can kind of figure out what the play is instead. Something like this, maybe. As it comes into the area, I'll even cut some of those out. I like it. Might be overthinking it, but that's okay. That's okay. I like where we're at. So, let's get some stuff put away here, shall we? Starting with... Don't have any of that. Starting with coarse dirt. I'll be coming back for a lot of this stuff in a little bit. But for now, we're going to need an inventory full of all this other stuff that we need. So, let's take, why don't we do, I don't know, 4 stacks of that. One, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those. We kind of do those in that order. The tiles are the first one we do. They're the least frequent. And then we go to the normal andesite, which is our in-between. And then the concrete is our filler. So we end up using more concrete than anything else. That's the only real method to the madness, is how much of each we're trying to use. Beyond that, it's a full scatter texture. So it's entirely just wherever the blocks end up. Not worrying about gradients, not worrying about the edges, not worrying about what material is where, none of that kind of stuff. Not for this road. I might be leaning a little heavy on the bricks right now. Polished andesite. Retexture. Maybe just a little heavy-handed. That's okay though. It is town square. You would imagine the road might feel a little better in the city square. Bricks always feel a little higher quality, you know? Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that ladder away. I didn't think I was gonna need it again for some reason. Here we are. Hey, did I already run out? Holy dude. That's crazy. I used that many of those. Two more should get us done. I guess one would have been plenty. This should be good though. Yeah. It looks insane right now. Okay, don't need those anymore. When I do the second one with the andesite right here, I am kind of looking for these big uninterrupted areas, keeping in mind that whatever gaps I leave are all going to be concrete. So if I can use the andesite to kind of make little enclosures in a lot of spots, that kind of works. Rather than having like a huge line of concrete that stretches all the way through because I never interrupt the line with the andesite, if that makes sense. Then the concrete's the fun part, because then I don't have to think about it at all. I'm just placing. How we looking? Not bad. Kind of wish it worked out in the other way, and that andesite was the least common. Because this is the stuff I actually have to mine. Whereas we could just trade for the bricks. Sounds weirdly similar to another song, the silent melody of both. Open the song changed. No, I know what you mean. There's a couple songs on this playlist that every time they come on, I think there's something else. And I'm like, oh. Okay. Another day, another dollar. I almost started placing concrete just now. Already. 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 Okay. A little bit more. Oh, I'm out. Everything over here is good. Okay. Now we're ready for concrete. Now comes the fun part. Heck yeah. I love this road design so much. Favorite one I've done. Oops. .3D printing the road. Kinda. consider the following. Ban the mods on top of the goal. Yeah, good point. To do that. Done and done. Break time stretch. I guess. If you say so, Alt Acrylic. I could use it. Could use a little stretch. Little bathroom break. Finish this row. Oh, shoot. Doesn't line up. Unacceptable. Okay, there we go. Nice. Heck yeah. Alright. I will be right back, chat. Hold tight. We're going to take a quick little stretcher, a little bathroom break. Alright, chat, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Sounds like you guys were jamming, though. Heck yeah. A stretch emote would be so cute. Oh my gosh. We do need a stretch emote. I forget what the list looks like right now. The, like, emote idea list. I remember it was filled. Full. What am I saying? It was filled up at one point. Anyway, welcome in, Kaz. How's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, Calandria. Hope you're doing good as well. I could jam to this song all day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. One of my faves to jam to them. Nothing but bangers. Oh, wait, actually, we are gonna need more of these. I don't know, maybe like a stack of each? Should be enough. Doing good, favorite streamer, says Calandria. What the heck? Now I'm sus. What's going on around here? What's going on around here? Wholesome Calandria? Sus. I'm gonna hang out until my cell service poops out on me. Oh, are you in a spot where your cell service might poop out? See, this is what I was talking about. Huge uninterrupted line of concrete because I didn't break it up with andesite. I was talking about that earlier, not wanting that to happen. Cell service at work stinks. Ooh, that's cringe. At work of all places? What the heck? What's going on? Do 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 do. Okay. Nice. Town square? Paved. I guess we would call it paved. And now, we got the spots for the 3 trees in there. Trees around the rest of the buildings. There's still this road that kind of meanders through this area. And we need to add. And that'll be all of the road expansion for now. Before we get to trees and then other stuff. But at least this isn't a wide open patch of grass anymore. Looking a little better up here. We do need to connect some buildings. This one included. And I do also need to touch up the edges there. We're gonna do something like this. Oh, whoops. Get that building connected. That one should already be good. There's a lot we got to do up at the blacksmith. A little bit we can do right here. How's it going, RLP? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see ya. Keep a little break in the road, I think. Right there, and then the rest of that like normal. Long time no see, you're telling me. It'd been like 3 weeks since my last stream. Back to it though, as we do. I might break it up enough for now, at least until we start sprinkling some of the other stuff around the edges. See what we can do here. Let's go here. Here. Do right here. I like it. And then, did I want to adjust this one? I mean, I haven't been on Twitch much lately. Oh, well, I guess that works out. Where's the face cam gone? Oh, it's been that long? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. I can see when the last time you were here was. 421? Okay, it was pretty much around that time where I started VTubing. You were last here in April. It was pretty much around that exact time when I switched to VTubing. So I've been doing this for quite a while now. But I just decided that I was more comfortable not being on camera while I go through a big part of my transition. And then eventually the idea came around to VTube, because I was doing no camera. And then someone recommended VTubing, and I was like, you know what? I haven't really considered it. Let's give that a go. So then I tried it out. Turns out it was good. Everyone liked it. I was like, okay, cool. So then put some money into it to get a better VTuber model set up. And here we are. VTubing away. I don't know that we'll always be a VTuber forever and ever, but at the very least, we are for the foreseeable future. Fair enough. Hope you're doing well. Yep. Craziest year of my life continues, I tell you what. Since you were last here, let's see, what happened since April? Let's see, went through a divorce, moved to Arizona for like 4 or 5 months, just finished moving up to Michigan, this month. Back up with my family, and that's the TLDR of it. A lot more complicated than that, but you know, that's about how my year is gone. I mean, if we want to go back like 10 months when I came out, started my transition and everything, that was a big deal. It's been a crazy year. Crazy 12 months. It's been a doozy. I'll be ready for 2025 to not be happening, and for 2026 to roll around. I'm not a big believer in the whole, like, actual calendar year makes a difference. But at this point, 2025 has done enough to me. So I'm ready. Ready for whatever the future brings. It might all work out in the end. We'll see how the phone call goes on Thursday. But I have my phone call to hopefully get set up on state health insurance here in Michigan. On Medicaid. And if that goes well, then I'm going to try and speedrun fast track getting my surgery, because Michigan Medicaid covers gender affirming surgery. So that would be the best possible outcome of the whole situation. So I am hoping that goes well, because if it does, that's like #1 on my to-do list in life at this point. It's pretty high up there. So being able to get that done would be massive. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And then we want to do the blacksmith. Forgot the non-toxic calandria moment, TM. Classic. I don't even know, is it classic? I'm just caught off guard by it. Wait, hold on. Was there any other door? Yeah, there's a couple doors back here that I never connected. Go figure. Left streamer. Any other doors I haven't connected? Sure enough. Oh my gosh. How many of these did I fail to connect? I don't like how linear this one feels. What's going on here? Yeah, it'll do. I don't know. That one's weird. Man, I did an entire road without connecting a single pathway. Okay, I think this one's good. Did that a while ago. Check this side, sure enough. Been through it, glad you're in a better place now? Yeah. Hoping everything starts looking up. My time in Arizona was good, for what it's worth. But ready for things to calm down more than anything. Ready for things to chill out. Okay, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That wraps around. Okay. Now I think all of our doors are connected. There was a missing door or two back there. I'm just gonna act like I didn't see those and they don't exist. We do need to do the blacksmith. Do I want to connect it to the side or do I want to connect it out front? I'm tempted to just connect it out front here. Like right here, I would need slabs. Actually, I know how many slabs I need. I'll just take the exact amount. Maybe also... top those off. And up we go. I'll take this up, and we'll go from there. Okay. So why don't we do... We'll go over to there. We'll have this. I go around there. We'll go under there. Anvil, we'll have to... move real quick, and then we'll do all of these. This one's not really gonna have as much dirt overlay, just because of the nature of it being a blacksmith forge. I'll probably even do a little connection right here. Of all of this. Probably don't want any grass around it. Or right next to it at the very least. And then over here, we'll go... underneath those. Underneath these. Wrap around here a little bit. And we'll go 2 steps right here. I'll need to go get more slabs. Break these up a little bit. Trying to find little spots where we could kind of break up the terrain like we like doing. I like it. That'll do. 2 more slabs and we'll fill it in. Youch. Okay. Run over here. Do those. And we'll try to just do this the usual method. Probably gonna need more andesite. Regular andesite. The rate we're going. Maybe, maybe not. Actually works out pretty good. Heck yeah. I don't remember, did somebody own this blacksmith? I think so. Dab owns it. This is nice. I like that. That's really nice. Cute. Heck yeah, we get some trees in here at some point as well. Oh yeah. Town Square is gonna be such a vibe. I like it. Let's go, Rocky. Been some time I missed this chill. Yep. You bet. Me too. Good to be back. We're on a we got a weird schedule. If you guys haven't seen it, it's in the Discord in the announcements channel. Weird schedule because I'm kind of easing back into things after being gone for a while. Still getting settled, still figuring out real life stuff as well, so. We are here yesterday and today. I'm gonna be off for the next 2 days. Then we'll be live for 2 days. And then off again for a bit. It's gonna be a shaky schedule at best for the foreseeable future. So definitely pay attention to the weekly schedules because it'll kind of change around here and there while I get settled back into streaming and everything. I used stream notification as an alarm today, says Calandria. But hit snooze because I was still EP. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's totally fair. I almost snoozed this morning. I was close. I was almost tempted. I was like, yeah, man, I need more sleep. I was like, man, chat will understand. But I didn't. I got 2 days off after this. Which I'm excited for because, like, streaming is... It's a great thing to do as a job. It's awesome. Wouldn't trade it for the world. It is draining. It is so draining. So not streaming for like 3 weeks, and in that time, doing a crazy move like I did and everything. I was tempted to take more time off before I came back, but I also felt like I needed it for my own well-being to at least have some stream here and there. Because otherwise my sleep schedule was going in the toilet. I was just binging endlessly shows and video games, and I needed something to kind of put a routine in there. But yeah, gotta get used to the taxing nature of streaming again. Yesterday, I mean, it doesn't help that I am not sleeping good. I'm not sleeping good whatsoever. 2 nights ago was awful, one of the worst nights I've ever had. Last night was not as bad, but it was still bad. So that's definitely not helping the energy levels for sure, I feel like. I'm not used to waking up at 8 a.m. like I have been for the past 3 days. So part of it's just my body adapting to a new sleep schedule. There was a lot going into it. For sure, for sure. No RRE. Not this week. Probably next week, though. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah. It's more or less where we're at with it. I like where we're at with the road expansion out here. Got that done around the blacksmith. Left some room for some trees. There's a little more road expansion we need to do back here. From this spot. Following the magenta wool. One all the way up there. One kind of going this way. I'm probably going to connect this road right here as well. Because that'll just make a lot of sense to have that one connected. This still meanders back through the buildings, all the way back to a couple of these houses, but... couple more roads to do there, and then it's all of the trees we can do throughout District 2. Not going to be too many of them, but handful here and there. And then we'll be ready for District 3. We'll probably start District 3 over on that far side. If I had to guess, I'll probably start over there, kind of fill it out like so. And then we'll eventually have like this entire western chunk of the city done. Finish out up on the hill. That's kind of what it's looking like for the near future. And it's cold in the warm Lankies. Yeah, it has been cold. I spent the summer in Phoenix and then I moved up to Michigan just in time for winter. It was like 40 degrees this morning when I sat at my computer and I could feel it inside. I was freezing when I woke up. I'm still freezing cold. And like, I like sleeping in the cold and having nice warm blankets and stuff, but in the day when I'm sitting at my computer, oh, I gotta like bundle up all crazy and everything. My bed calls to me like the ocean calls to Moana. No, that's entirely fair. I get that. As the days and weeks and months and years go on, I am the same way. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. At least you get to have a cozy winter. Yeah, from indoors. As long as I don't step outside a single time, we'll be good. I'll just have to stay inside the whole time. What was I gonna say? Oh, that's all I got in me today. This is about the same exact length of stream as yesterday, too. 3 hours 40 or so. It's about all I got in me. That's okay, though. It's close enough to 4 hours. Okay. Where do we go today? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Strips did not reset today. That is correct. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Stick around for the raid. And we'll get you guys sent somewhere. Maybe here. Maybe. I don't recall the last time I raided this person. But I know they raided us recently. Alright, chat. I'm going to send you guys on over to Mybin. One-shotter, homie. You got your raid messages in chat. Beep, beep, coming through. Get that raid message copied and throw that in there. And I'll keep that dono goal up. We'll keep that dono goal up for a little bit. I don't know how long, but we'll keep it up. Ban all the moderators goal. We'll keep that up. We'll keep that there. Why not? For the fun of it. I'll be back on Friday. 2 days off. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? So Wednesday, Thursday off. Wednesday, Thursday off. We'll be back for Friday, Saturday, as per the schedule. Friday, Saturday, the 31st and the 1st. Chat, don't forget, Dink Donk. Dink Donk. Friday is the build comp day. Friday's stream. We are going through any and all build submissions we got for the October build competition. October-themed build comp. Okay, so on Friday, we'll go through that. However long that takes, great. We'll jump into the lore world after, because I don't think it'll take a whole stream. I don't know how many submissions we have, but regardless, we'll take a look at what everyone did, and then we'll jump into stuff. That was a fun thing we were doing this month, so I'll be back on Friday. We'll be back for that and some more lore world action. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back I'll be around in the Discord, I should say. If you need me, we'll be back on Friday. 07 chat, I'll see you there.